I'm just gonna go live because I'm too hot to wait. Hello. Hello, Morbid. How are you? It's so bloody hot. It's insane. I am absolutely roasting. I am long gone from work. Let me know if you can hear me, mind, and stuff like that, and video stuff. I'm so bloody hot right now. It's stupid how hot it is. But how are you, Morbid? How are we today? This is a short stream. Blue Day Podcast, welcome. How's it going? Audio is spot on? Excellent. Thank you. I am absolutely roasting. There he is. Winter in Australia. I bet even winter is stupidly hot in Australia. Tragedy, welcome. Deathnub, welcome. Sean, did someone say yes? Welcome. Welcome. What up? I didn't mean to stream today, and I promised I'd give like a day's notice last time, but I've had a shit day in work. And I can't be bothered to edit a video. So I thought, why not just go live for an hour or so and see what happens. Audio's fine. Awesome. Mike, Larry, welcome. Working but listening. Awesome. Valkyrie, welcome. Cops and Roberts. Welcome. Sean, welcome. I'm sure I might already said welcome. But yes, I'm going to let it go a couple of minutes more before we get in. How is everyone today? Is everyone as stupidly irritated and hot as I am today? Not just by the weather, but work as well. But you know, we won't get into that. Welcome, Inez. Fat Top, welcome. Can sneak some time. Cat Lover, welcome. Delay, welcome. Dallas, Texas, welcome. Extremely irritated, Valkyrie. It's been one of those days. The weather is like, when it's hot, I'm irritated anyway. Little Phoenix, welcome. But it's like work has been doing my head in. I say now it's been doing my head in for about 4 years, but. But I'm not going to get into it. I'm not here to complain about my job. Loving the sunshine. I got a nice tan. I'm ginger. I'm a redhead. I don't bloody tan. You put me under a high volt light bulb, I burn. I love the sun, but the sun hates me. It's really annoying. I put my factor 50 on, obviously. You know, you got to protect that skin when you're fair skin like myself. Capture, welcome. Have I missed anyone else? I don't think I have I? No. 95 degrees Fahrenheit in Virginia. Almost heaven. West Virginia. It's one of my favourite songs, by the way. But welcome. Lucky you live in Wales. Trust me. It is, right, I'm going to say this temperature. It's not going to seem hot for some. It's hot for me. It's 23 degrees Celsius right now. It's bloody hot. I got in my car to drive home from work earlier. It was 34 degrees in my bloody car. Celsius, by the way. Juleson, welcome. Yeah, it's bloody hot. It's hot for me. It's hot for Wales. If anyone who doesn't know what Wales is like, how can I explain Wales? It's vast mountains, green, lush mountains, and clouds. Clouds for the bloody, as far as the eyes can see. And then we get like about 2 to 3 weeks of good weather per year. Sun for 3 days a year. Well, most times, yeah. Nice and comfortable. Oh, it's not for me. Not for me. Muggy UK hot, southwest England. Yeah, I know. Rick Racine, welcome. Hi from Canada. Oh, Canada. What's Canada like right now? Is that hot or cold? Like, I could be stereotyping here, but the only things I see of Canada is snow. I'm sure it's not just snow in Canada. I've always wanted to go to Canada one day, but everything you see on TV, it's always snowing. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Glasgow, yeah. Wales is beautiful. Only been there once briefly, but loved it. It is a nice place. I must admit, I complain sometimes, but it is a nice place. Andy Bamford, welcome. It's rainy in Canada, alright. Bunny from New Zealand, welcome. Another place I would love to go, by the way, New Zealand. It's winter in Canada, is it? Is it? I didn't realise. Oh yeah, I suppose it is. Wow, is it? I don't know. I'm from the South London, but live in the north. Live in the northeast of England. I know someone who's from, where's he from? Tottenham, I think he's from. I think he's from Tottenham. He's a proper Londoner. I'm sure he's from Tottenham. So yes, what I plan to do. Ask away whatever you want. I'll do here in the Puget Sound area of Washington State. It's nice and grey again, finally. Yay for no heat dome. Puget. Did I say that right? Puget Sound? I've never heard of that place. That was an awesome London accent. That's not London. Alright, okay. Kevin McKean, welcome. No, there's snow. Oh, in Canada, okay. How can it be winter in Canada? I was wondering. I thought, hang on. And like I'm getting my geography wrong. Like, yeah. Blue Day, thank you for that. I very much appreciate it. I do really appreciate it, and I appreciate it a lot because I said appreciate it a lot. But thank you. Almost worth the quids. I'm glad that I'm a cheap knight, and it's a good thing. Not in that way. I don't mean in that way. But yes, I have had a request. I suppose I should get to it really. I don't know why I got my headphones yet. There's nothing playing, but you said it correctly. It's the area around Seattle. It's Seattle with that big spinning spire. I've always wanted to go on that. Not a spire, it's like a spinning restaurant. Is that Seattle? I'm sure I used to see that on Frasier. I'm sure I used to. I've always wanted to go on that. I know it's an insignificant amount, but I support several channels. No. Trust me, I am not complaining. You give me 2 pence, 10 pence, I don't care. I always appreciate it. No. Yeah, I know. I sub to a few channels and Twitch channels as well, and sometimes it gets heavy on the month. I think it's called The Needle. The Needle, that's the one. The Needle. Is it just called The Needle, or is it called the Seattle Needle? I don't know. Jules Song should tell us now. Walker16, welcome. The Space Needle, is that what it's called? I did not know it was called the Space Needle. That's bloody awesome. That is awesome. I love the fact it's called the Space Needle. Hands up. It doesn't matter whether it's Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, or Richard Branson. Who would go tomorrow up into the space, or out, or to the high into the atmosphere, I should say. Hands up. I would. I'd love to. I'm so jealous right now of people being able to go up to the atmosphere. I'd love to go up there right now. I'm from Yorkshire. I'm just tight. I hear that something goes floppy and they call it the noodle. John Taylor, welcome. David Hoch, I don't know what that message was, but welcome. Space Needle was from the World Fair in the 1960s. Of course it was. Of course it was. Yeah, of course you can see the design now. It's definitely a 1960s building. Vanderson, welcome. In the Millennium Falcon. I know it's not everyone's favourite film, but I'm representing right now. I'm representing. What's your opinion on Kylo Ren as a character in the sequels? I liked Kylo Ren. He could be a bit annoying in half the stuff. I liked him. I liked the actor as well. Adam something. Can't remember his name. I was fine with him. It was a bit weird when he first took his helmet off in Force Awakens because it was not the face I was expecting. But I was fine with him. Greetings from Italy. Paolo, welcome. I was in a public restroom in Montreal. The graffiti said, your mom raised a very nice young man. Bathroom graffiti is the best. It's the best. David Hawk, it's hot and humid almost everywhere on the planet. Winter might be gone forever. Well, yeah, possible. The way we're going. Should call a spoiler alert just in case. Spoiler for what? What was I talking about? Oh, okay. No, what was it? When did Force Awakens come out? It was like, when was that come out? 2019, 18, 16? I can't remember. I can't remember now. Adam Dreyer. No, not Adam Dreyer. Adam Driver. That's his name. Adam Driver. Welcome. Who said that? Someone said? Cameron, by the way. Oh, Kevin McKean. Yeah, Adam Driver. I'd go to space in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. bus. He's better in The Dead Don't Die. I haven't seen that one. Maureen, welcome. Yes, you have made it. Shageni, welcome. Shirts, we need bollock shirts. Yeah, I know. I'm so slow when it comes to that stuff. People have been asking me for bloody months, and I do plan on doing it. It's just I am trying to find like a good place, because the company I work for makes t-shirts, but they don't do it all the time, and they make like rugby sports. They make tops for sports clubs, like rugby, football stuff. So they're expensive where I work, and I've been meaning to ask the boss for like a little discount, but I haven't got around to it. But if that's not the case, I might just use one of those other sites you can get. But I don't want to, I look at some of these sites and some of these t-shirts, they cost way too much, if you ask me. Way too bloody much. So I'm trying to keep it cheap, but at least it's decent quality. So I'm still looking. Sorry, I missed a few. Force Awakens was 2015. There you go. Loki. Oh my god, I loved Loki. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. If you've missed it, because not many people watch my other stuff, which is fine, by the way. But if you missed it, I gave my overall review on the final episode of Loki and the entire series in the previous video. So if you want to go watch that once you've watched Loki, please do. I liked them. They were okay. I liked Daisy Ridley, but I liked the prequels. I'm an overall Star Wars fan. There's not a lot of Star Wars I don't like, to be honest with you. I loved The Mandalorian. I loved the prequel. I didn't love the prequels when they first came out, but they have grown on me over the years. Obviously the original 3, I love them, and then the new ones, I was fine with them. It was a bit off in a lot of the stuff they did, and a bit weird some of the decisions they made. But I don't tend to think too much into stuff. If I put a film on, or if I go to the cinema or something, I'm there. I don't care how ridiculous it is. I'm in the moment. I'm watching that film. After the film, if you want to tell me all stupid stuff that happens, great. But when I'm in the film, I accept everything. I'm just there to enjoy a movie. So I was fine with it. I didn't go on Twitter after I watched the film and went, "Oh my god, I can't believe this bullshit." I'm not that person. If you do that, that's fine, by the way. But I just don't do that stuff. I just in the moment watch whatever I'm watching, and I tend to enjoy most things. It's very rare I've turned off a movie halfway through, but it does happen. But it's very rare. Steffi, bonjour. I will get to where I was coming here for now. Bujin, welcome. Hold on, pause the live stream. I'm just cooking. What are you cooking? I just had food. I just had, what I have? Jerk chicken. It was nice. Microwave, because I couldn't be bothered to cook. People got upset over the new films. They did what I wanted, delight my senses. Exactly. I mean, they might have said Force Awakens was a carbon copy of New Hope. I was fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Philip Murtaugh, welcome. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Hated the sequel trilogy. The writing was atrocious. Prequels are fine. Originals are great. Yeah. That's to me. A lot of people didn't like the new sequels. Like I said, I was fine with them. Do you like the Star Wars Holiday Special? No. There's a Star Wars thing I don't like. I don't hate it. It's corny, cheesy fun, but no. It's like the Ewoks. So what was it? It was a Star Wars film. I will get to the video now. I know. Don't blame me for talking about Star Wars. Someone else brought it up. This is what happens. But I remember when I was a kid, I watched, what was it called? Is it Caravan of Courage? With the Ewoks? Awful. Even as a kid, I knew it was terrible. My peeps, welcome. It is a man. Not to give my age away, but seeing Empire Strikes Back as a kid in the cinema, amazing. I was old enough to watch it in the cinema, but I didn't back then, which is a big regret of mine. I don't mean I was old enough, I am old enough. That's what I meant. Bill Green, I'd rather shave my tongue with broken glass than watch the last Star Wars movies. You're not the first person to say that, actually. Just wanted to thank you for your rambling, uninformed Loki reviews. So many of the reviews, that playlist I have, are people who are too much Marvel experts. Sorry. Nice to hear from a more casual viewer. I love Marvel. A lot of people hate it. I love Marvel. Again, I can watch them and switch my brain off. I don't care. But I do watch other channels who are experts, and I do enjoy it. Like New Rockstars is my favourite one. I enjoy the channel. I enjoy the breakdowns. I enjoy the Easter eggs. I do see the Easter eggs, but I'm not going to write them down, unfortunately. Paul Creed, welcome. My two main issues of Star Wars sequels are Luke Skywalker being completely ruined. I agree. And the ending of Rise of Skywalker totally undermining the big redemption of Anakin. Yeah. I know. Like I said, even though I can enjoy them by switching my brain off, I totally agree with those points right there. The only thing I like about Star Wars is the Mandela effect. What, you mean C-3PO's silver leg, you mean? That blew my mind when I found that out. Lucille Presley, welcome. No, you're not late. I haven't even got to the bloody video, actually. I am going to get to the video. Even though you're skeptical, have any disappearances or vanishings throughout history made you wonder? Vanishings, definitely. I used to have a book. Hang on. I can't stand up. I've only got my boxes on because it's hot. No, well, this is one of my books. Look at that. It's funny you asked that. It's in the box right there. Look at that. This is a book I had years ago. Hang on, I will get to what I came here for now. Emergency Awesome, yes. I also enjoy that channel. Monica, welcome. Missing 411. A few people have mentioned that. I'm not too sure what Missing 411 is, to be honest with you. How do you feel about J.J. Abrams saying he didn't have a plan for the sequels? I think J.J. Right, this is my thing now, right? I will get off the topic of Star Wars, I swear I will now, because I'm getting too deep into it. But Force Awakens, right? I'm a fan of J.J. Abrams. When I found out he's making the new Star Wars, I thought, great, because I'm a fan of Lost. Don't worry about the ending. I'm a fan of Lost, right? So when J.J. Abrams was announced as making the new Star Wars, I thought, bloody great. I love it. And when I watched it, I thought, oh, bloody great. And then, what's it called? What's the second one by Ryan? Oh my god, I've gone blank. Quick. Somebody tell me. What's it called? Not Force Awakens. You got Force Awakens. I've gone blank. I have gone completely bloody blank. What was I talking about? Oh my god, I got a t-shirt of it, crying out loud. I don't know, but anyway. And then the second sequel, sort of like changed, no, not New Hope, the new sequels, Last Jedi, there you go, Rian Johnson, yes, sorry, The Last Jedi. But when The Last Jedi came out, I went to cinema to watch all these, by the way. And when Last Jedi came out, I watched it, and I walked out the cinema. I went on my own. I walked out the cinema, and I was like, I didn't know what to think of it. I didn't know if I enjoyed it. I didn't know if I hated it. I just did not know what to think about it. It was such a weird experience, because they sort of like went back on everything they did in Force Awakens, and like it's because, I don't know, they didn't have a story structure there, which is weird, you know. So, and then Rise of Skywalker, don't even go there. I sort of enjoyed it, but it's less said the better, if you ask me. Oh god. Right, I'm gonna get to the video. And you know, I haven't looked at this book for a couple of years, so I'm actually gonna, not today, I'm actually gonna go through this book and maybe make a few videos of some of the stuff in there, because it's bloody bananas. I'm gonna pop that there. Having different directors is a bad plan. I agree. Tina Gardner, welcome by the way. Missing 411 is really interesting. Some of the people that were found were in odd places. Yeah. And yes, I am also Monica. R2-D2 is adorable, fight me. I agree. I agree. Look. He's right there. He's standing right there like R2-D2. He's right there. Lindsay, welcome. I'm so happy. Thank you for doing this stream. Yeah, I know I meant to give notice, but I didn't. What's your opinion on the Clone Wars series? I'm not that up on the Clone Wars series actually. I do plan on watching it, but I'm not that knowledgeable on the Clone Wars, unfortunately. There are too many cases to dismiss. Requiem? Haha, Requiem. I got a mate down so can't get involved. We'll be back later. I'll drop you a message. Yes, definitely drop me a message, Requiem. I will be up for it. Paul, I've always been fascinated by the historical disappearances of the Roanoke colony. What's it called? Croton? What's it called? They went to Croton. I can't remember. Lance Gorman, have you seen any Star Wars fan films? Yes. Yes, I have, and they're bloody amazing. Fair play. They are so good, the fan films. They are really good. Shout out to Doctor Who fans. Yeah, see, there he is. There's a little R2-D2. Croton, yes, that's the one. Must admit that most of what I've seen of Wales is related to Doctor Who. I think a lot of it is filmed in... Well, a lot of the newer stuff was filmed in Wales, definitely. There's a few where children have gone missing and had some really strange stories when found. Yeah. The Roanoke colony moved to Casino Town Roads. By the way, I love those stories, like especially the Roanoke one. I almost made a video about it a while ago, but then I thought I'm not going to say anything that other people haven't already said about 1,000 times, so I didn't. But I am interested in all that stuff, like conspiracy side of things. I remember a case of a kid who said he met someone he thought was his grandmother. She had sparks coming from her head. What? There's more to it for a creepy tale. That is a weird tale. That is a weird tale, I must admit. Spillage66. Me and a mate debunked Mellow Bird's videos. The night he accidentally uploaded the wrong unfinished file, he then made a pseudo video. Yes, no, I have covered Mellow Bird ages ago, long time ago, and I know which video you're talking about. I think it's the one where... Was it the one where he got caught out using like a green screen thing? And then in the next video, he sort of like say, this is what it would look like if I used the green screen. And it looked exactly like the videos he's been making. It's so funny. Roanoke. Okay. That's how it's pronounced. He went into a cave with her thinking it was his gran, just a kid. Then he said he saw sparks coming out of her head and got scared. That is an odd story. Apparently there was bags and purses all over the place in the grave. They fed him. That is a weird story, must admit. I'm going to go look up Roanoke Colony because I have no idea. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting story, Lance. I think you'll enjoy it. Just as believable when a case of a 6-year-old kid claimed he saw Martians and was a time traveler, and people believed him. Yep. The sofa was thrown over but it had massive wires. Yeah, I do know what video you're talking about, Spillage. I definitely know what video you're talking about. Francis Pitts, welcome. Crater Lake from the Missing 411. A duplicate of his grandmother was in the cave. That's crazy. I love that. I love that story. There's another where a child said a bear looked after them and fed them berries. Was this the Jungle Book by any chance? I love that. I would love to believe that story. I hope it's true. I'm not even going to look it up. I'm just going to assume it's true. Then there's the whole curse of Oak Island. Is Oak Island with the big supposed pit and nobody's gone to the bottom of that pit? Is that Oak Island? I love that story, by the way. I've always wanted to, if I like ever won the lottery or something, I would charter a boat to that island. I know it's owned privately now, but I would find a way. And I would dig. I would dig. Margate Marauder, welcome. I think that's what the Oak Island thing is. That's Oak Island, yeah. The money pit, that's the one. I love it. I love that. I think I read about that 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe further. I don't know. I can't remember now. Is there any footage on their side yet for the paranormal team? No. Portal Paranormal, by the way, it will be uploaded. I don't know when. Dan Disorder Dan, who was the guy with the big grey bushy beard, he edits all their videos, but he also runs another channel with the same guy. So he's a busy person, and they tend to film like about a month in advance and put up videos. It will be there. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know when, but he is a busy boy, so he probably will be there. They will put it up. The Oak Island money pit, isn't it booby trapped and stuff? Apparently, this is the thing. We're going to get in some conspiracy. I'm going off complete memory now, right? But the Oak Island thing, from when I read a couple of years ago, it's been tried to be dug. Is that the word? Dug by a few people, and a few people have got so far down, and they found like timber beams going across cross section. I think is like about 50 feet down or something. And then they found this, what did they find? They found like a tablet at a certain depth of the money pit. And I thought, that's cool. But then I read after that nobody has ever seen this tablet and nobody has ever confirmed that tablet ever existed. So this is the problem with this, and this is why I always say about like conspiracies, as much as I love them. A lot of them, you can find fact in some of these conspiracies, but then a lot of them, when you look deep into them, you know, actually, this one person said this piece of information and has never been corroborated by anyone else. That's the problem. You know, that's the problem you get with this kind of thing. Alright, I'm catching up with comments. I will get to the video at some point. I'm enjoying this little chat we're having, to be honest with you. Some crazy reports of children who were found gave about how and who took them and cared for them in the cold night. I think, are you talking about the cave? Crazy thing that is, there are confirmed stories of people being raised by animals in the wild, so a bear looking after a child is not too insane, maybe. I've heard of, not so much raised, but I've heard of, where was it? I think it was the 1960s or 1970s. There was a kid, I want to say Africa. I think it was in Africa. I'm not too sure. Somehow he got separated from his parents at a young age and then got... I don't have no idea if this is true. It's probably absolute bloody bollocks. But apparently he was raised by wolves. I don't know how true that is. But when you say raised by wolves, probably the wolves brought foods to their little... what they call it? Denizen, is that what they call it? And then the kid probably took scraps now and then. As far as raising and teaching the kid to, comb his hair, I doubt it. But like I said, that story could be absolute bloody bollocks. But I don't know. Lucille, hey Mr. Grey, you ever saw that video of a huge skyscraper-sized giant covered in leaves and has long arms walking in Hawaii, shot by a guy with a potato camera? Top fives put it in this video. No. Top fives, isn't that chills? I mean, I can totally believe that was in a Chills video, but no, I have not seen that one. I do enjoy those tales, even if they take many with a pinch of... Yeah, I always say, when I make these, like, debunking ones or whatever, I laugh at stupid videos. It's not because I hate them. I love this stuff. I just showed you a book of A to Z of mysteries from Atlantis to zombies, for crying out loud. I love this stuff. I don't hate it. I think some people, sometimes I think I'm hating on them. I'm really not. I grew up loving this stuff. I'm absolutely boiling, by the way. Oak Island sounds like a live-action Scooby-Doo movie. Sarcasmo? I love that name, by the way. Sarcasmo Asshole. Check out The Curse of Skinwalker Ranch. I think I've watched that. I'm sure I have. Feral kids. We had a chap in Scotland, Greenock, known as the Catman. Used to eat rats, couldn't walk or talk. I totally believe that. You know, if someone who's outside of society, grown up on the street, I totally believe that. I totally believe. Sure that wasn't just an episode of Tarzan? Possible. Totally possible. I was raised by Wombles. We're all a thrifty bunch. Oh, God. None of it is true. Most, if all the kids were extremely autistic and exploited. I can't remember which story we're talking about now. What are your thoughts about the black-eyed children? Again, creepy as hell. Whether it's true or not, I'm in the doubt department of that. But it is a creepy story. I think they're creepy pastas. Oh, I'm skipping. I know you debunked mine, see, but there was a video they showed. This is from Lindsay, where of a VHS, but they had to blur it and mute it because it was so horrific. It showed how the little girl was tortured and murdered. Ooh. Is it true? I haven't seen it. What I do know about Mindseed, though, is they do sensationalize a hell of a lot. And I'm sure somewhere, I can't remember where, they even said that they reenact things. I mean, make that what you will, but I don't know what footage you're talking about, unfortunately, Lindsay. I haven't seen it. I'll have to look it up. Oh, hang on. What's your take? Oh, I missed it. Skipped. Where am I? My peeps, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. How's it going? How's it going? Is that Towley? It's not Towley, is it? For South Park? I appreciate it. Thank you. Where was I? Sorry. What's your take on the bleeding eyes statue? Oh, again, I don't know. Like the thing with those statues, the videos I'm talking about. I don't know about if I'd love to go to one of these statues myself one day, you know, in person. But the videos, all the videos I've seen, they've always started after it started bleeding or whatever's coming out, like milk sometimes comes out the eyes. And I say, I don't know. I mean, it's an attraction. People pay to see these things. There's incentive there to have people come along and see them, so I'm just saying. But I don't know. Does anyone know if the exorcism that inspired the movie The Exorcist is true, or just a case of the girl having mental issues? If you're talking about the 1970s, is it 1977, The Exorcist? The film, which I first saw with my mate Paul at 9 years old, and it traumatized me. Scared the shit out of me. If it's that film, I think it's based on a German girl from the 1940s. And, you know, she had various exorcisms. She died in the end, emaciated, you know, didn't eat and what have you, and all kinds of stuff. That part is a true story. Whether it was truly an exorcism, well, she had exorcisms, but who knows if if that was the right thing to do. We don't know. But I think it was about a German girl in the 1940s or 1950s. I can't remember her name, unfortunately. Here's the mail bird. You can see the wires and bad masking. If spillage, unfortunately, if you've posted a link, it might have got deleted by YouTube. I don't know. YouTube sometimes doesn't allow links in comment sections. It's a weird thing. Look up Catman Greenock. I will. I was raised by hippies. Only now learning social skills in my 50s. Right. I am catching up. I swear I'm catching up. I was raised by nerds, and I read the Star Wars script at the back of my hand. Brilliant way to be raised, if you ask me, Lucille. Carly Robinson, welcome. You should check out the Abuid Hernandez Alvarez haunting. I saw a clip on Ham. I looked further into it. Would love to get your opinion. I think I know which one you're talking about. I have seen it. I think it's bollocks myself, but I think I know who you're talking about. I will get to that at some point, actually. I stand by my belief that if my future child ever turns up with solid black eyes, little Timmy is on his own. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Right. If you haven't seen the recent stuff from Oak Island and are interested in the story, you should really watch the shows. If accurate, there are a lot of developments in recent years. The problem with that Oak Island thing, it was bought by a private, by a privately owned company or something, so nobody can go there, which is a bit of a bugger, if you ask me. Cat, shaking my head. That says so much about you, even more about you than I know. I don't know what he's talking about. The true story of Roland Doe was the basis of The Exorcist. It started out in Baltimore, was ended when the family went to St. Louis, where the priest did the final successful exorcising. This was written by Millibird 9 years back in response to my post. That was £60 line, and I snapped when I used one piece. I had to double it. Ta-da. I am growing a year now. I actually bought fishing wire for a video I made a while back. You'd be surprised how much a fishing wire can hold. They're very strong. What video are you going to show? Right, okay. I am going to get to the video. As much as I am enjoying. I love South Park, by the way. Every time I see the crying statues, it makes me think of Only Fools and Authors. Almost 50 in. I don't know, is it? Oh, bloody hell. I didn't realise there's that many watching. Okay. Natasha, welcome. There's a podcast about manners called Were You Raised by Wolves? I will have to check it out. I was raised by an elevator. It's owned by Marty. Oh, okay. Did anyone see The Devil Next Door about the Pazuzu dude? Is that the new Conjuring one? Is that the one? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. My eye. Yes, my eye. I was going to make a whole video about it, but I may as well say it. I done it in the stupidest way possible. My eye, which is a lot better now. A hell of a lot better. But I went to the pub. I wasn't drunk. I swear I wasn't drunk. I had like 4 beers. I went to the pub and I came home quite early. It was like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to the toilet. Now my toilet has, how can I explain? It has a pull cord for a light switch, right? And when I pull it hard, it sometimes flicks up. Well, because I was a bit, not wobbly, but, a bit unsturdy. I flicked the switch as I was leaving, after I washed my hands. My hands were wet, didn't dry them properly. I flicked the switch, it flicked up, and no word of a lie, it hit me with my eyelids open. Cat, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for and I appreciate the cat as well. But yes, it flicked. The pull cord flicked up, hit me bang in the middle of the eyeball. My eyelid was open. Either because of the beers, I don't know, or it was just that fast. I did not have time to react to close my eye, and it hit me dead center in the eyeball. It hit me that hard that the force of it hitting my eyeball knocked me into the wall of the bathroom, and I was like, ah! I was like that for about 5 minutes because it hurt like shit. I've never had pain like that before. I've been punched in the face, in various younger days, when you get in scuffles, everyone has a scuffle. But a fist to the skull, your eye socket is stopping it, or your nose or whatever, but it hit dead center in the fleshy part of my eyeball, and you have no idea how much pain that is. It was so much bloody pain. It was insane. And I couldn't open my eyes for about 2 or 3 days. I had to go to the opticians, have it checked out. He said it was a scratch on the back of my lens. And I thought, oh shit, that sounds serious. But he said, thankfully, eyeballs are like skin. Skin obviously heals really good, and the eyeball will heal. But the aching around there, that lasted a couple of weeks, is still there a bit. And I would get splitting headaches behind my eye. Oh, because of the bloody light switch in the bathroom. I thought, what a stupid way to hurt yourself. That for me was the worst kind of way to hurt yourself. It's insane. And I couldn't believe it. I went to work. I had to have a few days off work. This is how stupid it was. Because I couldn't drive. I couldn't open this was the bad eye. I couldn't open my good eye. Because if I went like that, it felt like I had hot pokers in this eye. So I had to wear sunglasses. Honestly, that little bloody pull cord for the light switch caused so many problems. I lost money from work. Because obviously I had to take a few days off work. Because I couldn't drive. Even when I could open that eye, it was blurry as hell. I couldn't see nothing. The stupidest way to hurt yourself, honestly. It blew my mind. I was so angry. I was so angry that was what made me miss work. But yeah, that was the story of my eyeball. Honestly, you have no idea how much. I've never had pain like that before. I've had various pains, but never like that. Honestly, so stupid. I completely skipped loads of comments now. I do apologize with my eyeball story. I had to explain what these girls. I know. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna get to the video now. I do apologize if I missed anyone. Mrs. Nell, welcome. Bill Green, welcome. Eye trauma reminds me of, well, every Lucio. Yeah. Eye trauma is the worst, honestly. I've been poked in the eye. I've poked myself in the eye. I've never had that before. It's bloody painful. Watch out for light switches. Pull cords. Watch out for them. They are bloody lethal. They're just waiting there. They're waiting there for you to be off guard. Or slightly drunk. And then they get you. Careful. But anyway. Right. I'm going to get to the video now. How long have I been going for? I don't even know how long I've been going for. Bloody hell. 5 minutes. And I haven't got to the video. So thinking about the guy who got this eyeball and probed by Loki. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah. Right. Emily Rose is one of my favourites. Emily Rose scared the shit out of me. I'm not being funny. Really bloody scared me. James Viola, welcome. And anyone else I've missed, Paul Eldridge. Who cares? I love it. Take your time. Right. Ow. I'm so hot now. I get too animated. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah. That's what I'm going to do. No. Yes. Right. This is what I'm going to do. I'd rather hurt my eyes than suffer. Oh my gosh. It does, yeah. Movie. I had eye surgery. The contact slipped and I hit my knees screaming. Couldn't even say what was wrong for a full minute. Honestly, it knocked the wind out of me and I couldn't speak. Luckily, there was no one around to hear me, but I could not speak. My neighbours were probably thinking, shit, there's something going down in next door. But anyway, right. Video, yes, I'm getting to the video. I hate Chill's voice, but everyone thinks he's adorable. I don't hate him, it's one of those. But anyway, right, I'm getting to it. Right, so, anyway, I'm going to go through my comments at some point. Probably not in this video. Chill sounds like he's constantly on the brink of vomiting. My 8-month-old is focused on you. Gregor, welcome. Never mind Star Wars. Ever seen Spaceballs? Love Spaceballs. Ludicrous speed. Are you going to be sick and trying to speak? Yes. Right. Anyway. Right. Okay. I am always stalling. Right. So I noticed the comment, was it 7 hours ago? Skymaster. He said, I would like to see that on Mars. Talking about something I said about Mars, which I will get to in another video, by the way. Dan, please watch the latest spicy horror video. The first video in that compilation will maybe freak you out because only Hollywood could do that so perfectly. Interesting. Gail Bauer, welcome. Oh, excuse me. Radical Buddha, welcome. One of my first dates with my then girlfriend, now wife, was her having to take me to the ER because I had suffered a scratch in my cornea. Yeah, from Mutai. Yes. Oh. Honestly, I'm wincing just reading it. Monty Python, the Knights Who Say Nyeh. Right. So anyway, I'm going to look at spicy horror. I think I've heard of spicy horror. Someone has mentioned them before. Whoops. You're going to have to let me know audio levels, by the way, because I can't have this too loud because I will get copyrighted. So, just let me know. Hang on. Right. Bring me a shrubbery. Let's get past this bloody advert first. What's this? Company of Heroes. First two games are pretty good. Right.
This video is sponsored by Vertical Ratio. More on that later.
700 likes. What do you want the 700 likes for? So it's an odd number if you ask me. My friend got glass in his eye. Oh, yeah. I've had a metal splinter in my eye, but luckily it didn't pierce anything. It was just in the edge of the eye. I had to go to A&E for it. Not good. Phoenix, welcome. Right, we're going to watch this video. This is Spicy Horror. Top 4. Couldn't find 5 somehow. Top 4 scary ghost videos. Too scary to handle. Would love to know if you recognize the movie, quote, Backing Bowl. No. I will think about that one, though. That Mad Rabbits, yes. Right, let me know audio levels, by the way. You have to let me know audio levels in the comments. It's really quiet at the moment. Is this supposed to be playing? Okay.
I just came across some of the most famous paranormal clips on TikTok yesterday.
Is that Solid Snake from Metal Gear speaking? Is that David Hayter speaking? I don't know.
And I still have no idea how I missed it. So what's the deal with the upcoming show? As usual, someone on TikTok just discovered that he is living with a spirit.
TikTok!
Like all the people nowadays, he made like 20-something parts about it. The fella was witnessing.
Let me know about audio levels. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet?
Steps on a flowered floor. What a description.
We can't hear the video. Okay. Textbook error. Background music is louder than the video. Who's the back? Oh, right, that. Yes, sorry. Let me knock that off.
Pulling chairs under his
you can't hear that, can you? Too low.
So after getting
if I put it too high, mind that it's possible of a copyright, so I can't go too high. But let me know what that sounds like.
In each video he uploads, he tees up the arrival of
too
the
quiet.
Expert, which made me feel as if I will witness a miracle when he finally arrives. The problem is, he delayed the day of when he will come and crush this ghost so many times I thought the expert doesn't know how to walk out of his house. What an expert. And during this time,
what's going on?
the man is trying different tricks to communicate with the spirit. He even made
you can hear just fine, okay, right.
To see the result, but back to
too low still.
To the man who will wipe the floor with the ghost, who will make what's not possible impossible.
Fine for me. Sounds like guess not. I can hear okay, right. I can
out
turn up
the
a
bag,
tiny bit
and
more,
I thought
Jules.
we were about to see Jesus or something, but when I saw that
There you
the
go.
bag was full of ghost detector devices, I washed my hands of him.
Is this a clip show, by the way?
House found the closest hotel and spend some nights there.
Or is it?
So,
oh,
yep,
okay.
our house is haunted. I was convinced after watching this footage of Kristen in the kitchen. Oh, hell nope. Right? I decided it was time to do some research. I started looking at the most haunted places in Portland. That's near me. So is that. That's like a block away. I was starting to get worried, but then I had an idea. You can actually hire a priest to come bless your house.
Right.
I was just about to...
The fact that he's making funny little clips should say it all, really. You know? He should say it all, really, but we'll keep on watching.
find one, and then this happened.
What happened?
We've got paranormal investigators coming next week, but yesterday morning when I came downstairs, the living room was trash. And on a side note, the candle was lit, which I blew out before bed. But we all know how much our ghost likes candles. So last night...
Did you see it?
was lit, which I blew out before bed. But we all know how much our ghost likes candles.
Right. I'm going to slow this down for you. Let's go to super slow-mo. And we'll go back. I'm going to mute it because it sounds really stupid when it's not. Totally fake. Yes, I agree. Skip it. I know. I don't know why I'm watching a bloody TikTok bullshit. But 100% real. Oh, did I miss it? I missed it. I mean, the candles should say it all, really. I'm not going to blame this guy, man. He's clearly making a parody, if you ask me. Watch the candles. Ready? After Effects. After Effects Flame 101. There you go. That should tell you everything. I don't know why I'm showing you this. I'm sure you all saw that anyway. But yes, it's TikTok. But again, I'm not going to blame these two here. I'm not going to say they're trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. Because if you watch the video and the tone of the video, it's clearly a parody video. Need to break out the board. It's all TikTok. I know. TikTok is bloody everywhere. The old reactor Charmex Charmex has disappeared. I watched his videos briefly about a year ago, I think. And apparently he's gone. I don't know. He's deleted everything. I don't know why. I hope he's okay. But right. So anyway. But yes. We're going to skip. Well, not skip. I'm just going to carry on watching. But it is bollocks.
So last night I decided to borrow a tactic I saw in a movie and sprinkled flour all over the area that was most affected. And after I went to bed, this happened.
How are they doing that? I got my idea, but how do you think they're doing that?
We've got paranormal investigators scheduled for next week, but we're still losing sleep every night. So last night we decided to go and stay at a
Cute
hotel,
dog, though.
mainly because we're getting sick of everything happening. But I also
getting
wanted
really
to
loud
see
in
if
my
it was
ears, hang
just
on.
our house that was haunted.
Sorry.
So I set up a camera in the room facing the bed, and you'll never believe what happened.
What happened? Oh my god. Is he pitching it? No, okay. I won't go
I
there.
ended up flying to LA to find my girlfriend, but it was still a relief to get away from stuff like this, and like this, and just relax. I chose to stay at the famous Hotel Roosevelt in Hollywood.
Yeah, you can tell it's a parody, exactly.
But almost immediately
Neil
after
Saxon, I
arrived,
agree.
things started
It is
happening.
utter bollocks.
See? Can't escape it, no matter where I go.
Haunted. And I actually got footage of the ghost. You did? Yeah, I
You
think
did?
so.
I love that
More
dog, by the
footage
way.
Of the ghost doing stuff like this. But footage of the ghost itself.
If it weren't for the
we
dog,
already
I'd
know
be
how much
skipping
our
this
ghost likes to
video.
mess with our lights. As you can see here, and here. So we set up a camera permanently facing the lights, and if you look closely at the floor, you'll see it. With the paranormal investigators coming this weekend, we decided to give it one more shot. I started by removing the creepy pictures from the fridge, which may be connected to the ghost, and then replaced them with a
Why am
dry
I
erase
still
board in
watching
case
this,
they
by the
wanted
way?
to write us a message. And later that night, that's exactly what happened. Watch.
This
Advert!
is a perfect gift for a friend who's
Manscaped.
been getting a little too
I am not
comfortable
sponsored
during
by
quarantine.
Manscaped, by the way.
Maybe your son.
Our paranormal investigator has arrived, and he wasted no time setting up all sorts of communication.
See, now this part here, obviously now anyone watching should realise it's a parody. And I'm sure that the people making it know that people are going to know it's a parody. So is the Ghost Hunter in on the joke? Is the Ghost Hunter in on the joke, I wonder?
Communication equipment. Things started out pretty slow until I.
They might be
suggested that we
duping
use
this guy
the
into
channel,
come
and you
over
won't
making
believe
his
what
little
happened next.
TikTok videos.
Any spirits here? Could you please let us know by doing something to one of the candles?
Okay, the Ghost Hunter is in on it.
Okay. If you are a malevolent spirit, could you let us know on the count of 3 by doing something? 1, 2, 3.
Well, things had been relatively quiet for the last week until this happened last night.
Come on! I thought we were done with this.
Hang on, I saw something there. I don't know why I'm trying to debunk this. I already know it's bullshit, but I'm just trying to point stuff out at the same time.
Well, things had been relatively quiet for the last week until this happened last night.
Yeah. Did you see it? This is... I still have yet to make that video about a mask, but I'm going to show you where there is a mask right now, right? So... How do I... Oh, shit, I forgot how to... there you go, right. There you go, I'm going step by step here, right? Oh, have I gone too far? Hang on, let me go up to the beginning of this clip. There you go. Come on, you bugger. I've gone too far. Right, see, right. There you go. Keep an eye on that area there. If you go step by step, you'll see the bed sheets flicking out in and out of existence because they've been moved from frame to frame. Because they put a mask in for the doors to open. Do you see it? There you go. That's a mask. Experts are always baffled.
There's nobody in here.
How long is this bloody video, by the way? It's like almost 5 minutes of TikTok now. I don't think you need to point. I don't know why I'm pointing out the fakery in this video. I really don't know why.
Nobody out here. Sick of it.
But this is like...
I'm not full.
This is a perfect example of when... Sukrit, welcome, by the way. But this is a perfect... Pigrat, welcome. This is a perfect example of when you know what you're looking for, you will instantly see it. Once you know what you're looking for, and it doesn't matter if it's a new video or a video you've seen 1,000 times. Once you know what you're looking for, you cannot unsee it. That's why when I see stuff like that, I instantly recognize it. It's just repetition.
Fully convinced, to be honest with you. I mean, some parts were very good.
The lack of noise and color shifts seem to be the two easiest. Yeah,
was a little too
yeah.
much.
That is another big giveaway when it comes to masks.
Completely useless. But what about you?
That was good, a really good example of a mask. Yeah, that's what I mean. You see stuff like that. That was only number 1, by the way.
The next clip is
Don't
full of
touch
footage
my
so much
shit.
You may think about switching religion at some point in the video. So if you don't like that type of stuff,
Ancient alien theorists say this is crap.
but in case you are using your little brain to wonder what's going on next, take a comfy seat and some napkins, because you will lose it when you hear the story. This man has visited.
I'm your
the
biggest
same
fan
place
from
where I
India.
have visited
Well,
my own
the
grandma's
secret, I
house.
appreciate
So this
it. Thank
time
you. I hope I'm saying
the
the name
ghost
right, by
wasn't
the way. I
having
do
it,
apologize
and
if I'm
even
not.
threw a shirt on him the same way you will throw your shirt on your girl after a hard day of work.
But Daisy Chain, welcome. That was a really good example of a mask. Oh, you just said that. Sorry, I didn't see your
Top of
name.
one of the corners. At first I thought
Apologies
it
if
was
I've left out anyone who's
grabbed
just
stuck to
entered, by the way.
wall, but the Explorer had a different idea and thought it was a PC graphics card.
People say I talk a lot.
What it was broken for, until the ghost got angry. and
Solid
literally
Snake
lifted
talking
the
about
entire
Ghost is
closet upside
baffled.
down. The Explorer.
I do
then
like his
talking
voice, mind.
about
He's
the
definitely a
browser,
Solid Snake
switched
fan.
to religious mode and started praying. I stopped imagining, and the djinn started playing. And now you should start watching.
There's a bloody fly in my room somewhere. Can you hear? Right, what? Sorry.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما
God.
خلق. لا إله إلا الله.
These videos I've shown many times. It's usually the guy's mate while they jump in, kicking doors and stuff.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Excuse me. These are the kind of
حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله.
videos that I usually skip now because I've seen them 1,000 times.
لا إله إلا الله.
You watch one video from this area of the world and you've seen them all. You've seen them all.
لا إله إلا الله.
Welsh people always talk a lot, guaranteed. It's usually a guy in a dark, like,
الله لا
robe
إله إلا هو الحي
running about in the
القيوم.
background.
لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه. لا إله إلا الله.
I really dislike the Jinn video. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe the uploaders of these Jinn videos are just having fun, but it's the top 5, top 10 channels who like, is this real or is it a hoax? They know it's a
لا
hoax.
إله إلا الله.
They know it's all bollocks. This is why it annoys me when I see these on those like top 5 channels. Although I haven't seen him for a while. Is that another advert? Peter Jones, come on, get back to Dragon's Den.
And selling your data.
But I haven't seen these kind of videos on any of those top 5 channels for a while, so maybe they've just stopped now.
لا إله إلا الله.
Why do ghosts have to be in old buildings? Exactly.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بك بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم.
See, I already would have skipped it by now, by the way.
لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. له ما في السماوات وما
Scratch
في
box, I
الأرض.
want Mr. Grace merch. Mr. Great merch, sorry. PC specs i7. GTX 1660, I think, or TI or something. I can't remember now. 16
الله
gig of RAM.
الرحمن الرحيم. لا إله إلا الله.
Exactly, Gregor. Why don't we get dinosaur ghosts? I'd like to see a little T-Rex ghost now and again, or a little Velociraptor ghost. Why don't we get dinosaur ghosts? Why do we get cavemen ghosts? I did read. Hang on, let me go big screen first. I think I asked. I think I asked this a while ago. I read somewhere. I can't remember about why don't we get cavemen ghosts or like you said, dinosaur ghosts, dog ghosts. I would love to have dog ghosts. My dog from 20 years ago, rest her soul. Best dog ever. I'd love to see my dog again. But What was I talking about? Yeah, caveman ghosts and stuff like that. And then I think I read somewhere, or someone said that the reason you don't... Now, this is them saying, it's not me saying it. Or microbial ghosts. The reason you don't see, like, caveman ghosts, or ghosts past 2,000 years ago, or whatever, is because they're not sentient. That was the explanation I heard once. I don't know. I can't remember who said it. T-Rex ghost arms are too short to open the closed one. That is true. That is true. Right. This is only... No wonder he said 4 videos. We're 10 minutes in, he's only showed 2 videos so far.
لا إله إلا الله.
Can you tell me your name? Roar! The Robin Williams genie. Yeah, that'd be amazing. All dogs go to heaven, so of course they aren't. Those dog ghosts, yeah. I hope they do. I miss my dog.
الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله.
Let me know in the chat if you want me to skip this video, Mike, because I am not even watching it anymore. I am not watching this video. I've seen, not this particular clip, I've seen this type of video a million times before.
والله العظيم يا جماعة أنا ما قادر خلاص صدري. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yeah, skip. One more skip. There you go, I'm skipping. Too late, he already skipped himself. Right, let's get to the next one.
If one day I
2
get
cops,
sent to
1
hospital,
ghost.
I will make sure that I have some patient at the same room I'm in. I really don't want to wake up at the middle of the night and see a nurse kissing the crap out of her fellow doctor in front of me. Because what will happen is that they will go crazy. One of
Help
them
them with the
throw
grey
their
stuff.
$500 glasses on the ground, ripping each other's shirts off, and obviously destroying everything on their way, including me and my oxygen.
Can anyone make a
devices
dinosaur
as
ghost
well,
video and get it on
so they
Slap
can
Ham? I
continue
guarantee
their
someone
life.
can. I bet there's already
It
one
doesn't
out there.
have to do with the next video. I honestly just wanted to waste your time. And the hospital in the next clip is haunted. And what about the title?
Didn't
Don't
Brian
worry about it.
categorically
I just
prove
thought
ghosts
it
don't
was
exist with
nice
science?
on
With the
floors,
Hadron
people
Collider.
acting like little
He did
kids.
say that,
Now
yes.
have fun.
He said they can't exist because of the Hadron Collider. Right, sorry, I'm going to rewind this because... rewind, it's not a bloody videotape because I missed the first part of the clip. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, bollocks, that's what I'm looking at.
I know you may have expected longer videos, but that's not my fault. I don't know.
I mean, security guards get bored, I suppose, at night, working nighttime.
What a couple of novices.
God, we're actually on the last bloody video.
Did you know that ghosts can be horny? If you didn't know this fact,
Ghosts can be horny!
channel, I give all sort of rare facts and myths. So as an Asian woman was pretending like she is working in the office, and I'm not...
Pixels, welcome.
Anyways,
Oh, Hitch, welcome!
behind her was
I didn't see you come in.
She lost her balls over the situation and did the unexpected. Absolutely nothing. The ghost couldn't wait any longer.
Show
He
me.
did what an evil horny
Yeah.
man would do in a Hollywood movie. Throw as many stuffs as possible and force the girl to come with you. Which, to be honest, was a little embarrassing.
I haven't been listening to this guy, by the way. I tried to listen, but I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, I've seen... I'm going to get... Right, I know this music. I am going to get copyrighted for this music, so I'm going to have to mute it a bit. I do know this music. And look at this absolute bollocks going on the screen right now. What a load of shit. Miss Doolittle, welcome.
This is not the first time I see some of them getting pulled like that. What's up with the murdering style?
What the hell is this now? What's it all about? Okay, that was the end of the video. Right, do me a favour. Someone remind me never to watch a spicy horror video ever again. Ever again. That was the biggest pile of bollocks I think I've watched since I watched the last Chills video. Bloody hell. Spicy horror. Was anyone horrified? Who is this guy you don't want to hear what he said? Which guy? That was not horror. Top level bollocks, I agree. I agree. I am absolutely boiling, by the way. I'm so hot right now. It's only 23 degrees. Saying that, it is 8:15 in the night. It's 23 degrees. How to make a ghost video. Take the camera, use string to knock things over and run and scream at nothing. Wasn't spicy, wasn't horror. My favourite Father Ted was the one with flint and stack. The dude drilling holes into the walls and listening to jungle music. I'm horrified you gave them views. I know. Ridiculous. You're going to give yourself a post-traumatic bollocks of disorder. Never watch a spicy horror video again. I know. I made the mistake here, didn't I? I made the mistake. I lost 10 minutes. I know, Amy. I'll never get that back. Right. Speaking of which. It's time for Slept Ham. Because I saw a thumbnail earlier on when I was in work. And I thought, what am I looking at? Hitch is real to you. Don't be scared, homie. Wish someone would expose Ghost of Carmel, Maine. The guy Kent is now getting a pilot show on some cable show I've read. He plays. I don't know how to do CPU stuff. I ain't from that generation. I've done two videos on Ghost of Carmel, Maine. Can't remember what I said about it. Other people have pointed out strings. The shadow dude, you can see up his arm. You can see the guy's wrist or watch or something. I can't remember. And he's getting a show. This is one of the biggest problems with that kind of thing. Who else has got? Someone else got like a Netflix show from it. Either a Netflix show or an Amazon Prime show. And they got a whole like series deal, whatever. I mean, good for them, I suppose. You know, they work in it, but it's absolute bloody bollocks. And somehow they get TV shows out of this. I don't know. To be fair, this is the only way to watch one of that person's videos. Spicy. A few people said, watch spicy horror. They're really good. And no. I was not impressed. I am not impressed by your performance. Finton Stack is a legend. I don't know who that is. Finton Stack. You could get a Netflix show. You are a minority after all. What, you mean ginger? Right, I'm going to watch... What? Oh my god, I've been streaming for longer than I thought I was going to be. I'm going to watch one more video. Which is almost 20 minutes long, okay? Have you ever looked at that Dear David thing? Yes. I think that was supposed to get movie. Yeah, oh, Welsh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Yes. No, the Dear David thing, for those who don't know, there was a guy called, what's his bloody name? Adam. I know his name because another channel I follow has the same name, but it's not the same guy. Adam something. I can't remember his bloody surname now. Moby Dickhead. That was his Twitter handle. But yeah, he came up with this story for the last 2 years of Dear David, and it was supposed so much bollocks. It supposedly he had started having hauntings in his apartment. Bear in mind now, this Adam, the hell's his name? I gotta look him up now. Adam Ellis, right? So Adam Ellis, right? I don't want to go to that. He had like a 2-year what do they call it? ARG, I suppose they call it. Oh, excuse me. Where, for those who don't know, Adam Ellis had his apartment was supposedly getting haunted, and he'd have like certain video cameras set up, and things would happen. Tortoise shell fell off the wall, something in the attic, and all that kind of bollocks. His cat or dog, I think it was his cat, was staring at nothing. when everyone knows cats always stare at nothing. Right? But yeah, then what he say is so stupid. Saying that is stupid, but at the same time, I could definitely see it as a movie. But he was trying to make out it was real. But he said he woke up one day and he looked at his phone. And he noticed there was photos on his phone. And when he looked through the photos, it was his bedroom, but with like a little doll sitting at the bottom of his bed. And every photo he flicked through, the doll would get closer and closer and closer. Genuinely a cool, creepy little story. Absolute bollocks, but it was a really cool story. And I did read a while back, I think it's about a year or so ago back, he was supposedly in a deal to get a movie. I don't know, but I haven't heard anything since. I think it would definitely work as a movie. Like, what was that film I watched about 2 years ago? The Boy? That kind of thing. But I don't know. But it was an ARG, and a lot of people thought it was real. But it's one of those, what do they call it? What's the ARG stand for again? I forgot. Augmented reality. No, augmented roleplay game or something like that. I think that's what it stands for. It was a cool story. It was bollocks, but it was a cool story. I'll give him that. And yeah, that's what I was going to say. This Adam Ellis was a comic book writer, comic book illustrator. Sorry, he made his own comics, so he knew how to tell a story. Alternate reality game, yeah. And he knew how to tell a story, and you could tell that. But I haven't heard nothing since. The design of David was good, but it was obviously fake. Yeah. But you'd be surprised how many people believe that story, by the way. Nuke's stuff went from terrible to preposterous. I don't know what's going on with Nuke. He is falling for it all. Right. I'm going to do one more video, because I'm going to have to go eat because I'm getting hungry. And I got work tomorrow. I'm so bloody annoyed. A bit like LARPing. I don't know, LARPing, sword fights and stuff. I'd love to have a go there, by the way. Well, you wouldn't hitch, but you know. Right, what was he doing? Oh, wrong one. Right, what was he doing? I can't bloody remember what I was doing. Right, I have one more video. And it's Slapham's latest and greatest. I miss when Luke would do non-ghost videos. Yeah, he never used to do this stuff. This is Slapham. Right, the title of this video is called Scary Videos You'll Remember in Bed Tonight. Well done. What is that? Oh no, it's that. It's Jeff Bezos.
How you doing? I'm Cowan.
And this is Slapham.
Today we're looking at some scary videos that will
bollocks. Yes, Lindsay, I agree.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more mysterious content.
Sir Spook's delete stuff as well. He deleted a lot of comments about a video where a woman fell out of a chair and ran away, but it was from a horror movie. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I think there was one clip I pointed out a good few months ago where I was so chuffed I found it. I was so chuffed because whenever I googled something about it, nobody else had debunked it, but I found it. I bloody found it. And I was so happy with myself. It was the clip of the woman, I think it's in Korea, and it's the woman waiting in like a canteen, and then the chair moves, and then as she runs for the door, all the furniture moves to the door, and then she faints. And I remember seeing that clip going around those top 5 channels for years. And I always thought, oh, a load of shit. But then I finally tracked down the original, I even remember the name, I finally tracked down the original movie that clip was from, called Boo, I want to say Bugunan. It wasn't Korean, it might have been from Thailand. No, not Thailand, somewhere. But I found the exact movie where it came from, and I made a video about it. I was so happy because Mr. Yeah, maybe it was you who asked me to do it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because nobody did exactly. There you go. I remember looking at it, and I looked everywhere, and nobody had ever debunked this. So I was so happy when I did that. And then someone said Captain Disillusion did it first. I'm a huge Captain Disillusion fan. I did look. I've seen every single one of his videos, and I even tweeted him. I even tweeted at him asking him, "Did you look into this video a while back?" And he said he seems to remember the clip, but couldn't remember. He tweeted back to me. I was so happy. Even if he had called me an idiot, why you tweeted me? I was so happy he tweeted back to me. I'm a big fan of Captain Disillusion. Wait, what was I doing? Sorry, I got carried away. Right. Sledgehammer. Randonautica. I should skip already.
The app that can lead you to mysterious and strange places. In this video, uploaded to Instagram by Velvet Horror, we see the.
I'm sure I've heard that name before.
We were probably not expecting the experience to be so terrifying.
He probably is a millionaire. Don't be scared. Definitely, probably.
Set an intention. The app will then generate a set of
skip. I know. I usually do with Randonautica stuff.
Location.
But we'll have a look. This is going to be the last video anyway.
The specified location will supposedly be a reflection of the intention that you set at the start of
Valley Girl accent.
Though not always in exactly the way that you intended.
Which valley? I'm from a valley.
Women behind the camera in this video never actually elaborate on what their intention was.
Richard Worker, welcome. Yes, this is Videos and Chill. This is the last video, mind.
Footage reveals that the app has led the women to a dark, open field. They appear to have reached the end of the road with nothing except a dirt track continuing.
What are we going to see?
Distance.
Yeah, but before we get further, give some guesses of what we're going to see in this particular clip. Are we going to be seeing someone running across the field naked? Are we going to see a shadow dude over there or something? What are we going to see? Is the app real? The app is 100% real, but not real as in the sense if you think of something, it'll send you to somewhere. It's not like that. The app is just a random coordinate generator. That's all the Randonautica is. The actual developers themselves have said the exact same thing. Because I think, who is it? Bloody Jodie Dean. Oh, God, I can't. Such a cringe channel. But Jodie Dean, oh my gosh. And they all use Randonautica. I got a stalker! All that kind of shit. And I think it was the developer of the Randonautica app came out himself and said, no, it does not know. What they say? They said something along the lines of, it doesn't know what you're thinking and send you to coordinates. It's just a random coordinate generator. Now, don't get me wrong, some people have found some dodgy shit when they've gone to these coordinates, but that's just pure coincidence. Somebody was going to find whatever they found anyway, but nobody is going to the forests finding a suitcase of money and then having a stalker like that Jodie Dean idiot. Sorry. He really annoys me. How people can watch him, I just don't know. Right, so where was I? Sorry.
Watch what happened.
Why do we just go to this quantum points and this whole person is sky?
Is there a guy in a hoodie?
Oh.
He's probably on a bender, 3-day bender.
We're immediately confronted by an eerie figure who's walking towards the car. The figure is wearing a light-coloured striped shirt and dark pants.
Yeah, that's I mean, the people who found the bodies in suitcases, the only one I know to be real, which was on the news and the police that were involved, was on a pier. And, you know, people go to that pier every day. So someone was going to find it. It just so happened it was the person who did the Randonautica stuff. It was pure coincidence.
Discernible, and they appear to be
they mate, yes.
Right hand.
Helen, I'm going to say it's they mate. He's definitely not eerie. I mean, like, it's his mate, isn't it? Doesn't look eerie to me. Looks like a homeless child. Exactly.
Exactly. Reversing their car in an attempt to get away, and that's where the footage ends. Unfortunately,
the footage ends because they are like, Tom, you can come back in the car now. Even though you're cold, we got beers here. Come back in the car, Tom. That's where the video ends.
Very little context. All we can do as viewers is take the situation at face value. Who could this mysterious figure have been? And what were they doing alone in such a dark...
I hope I'm not getting copyrighted for this music, by the way. I got copyrighted for a drone just like this the other day. Just like this. Charms our feelings too. That's true. Ads again. Which game is it this time? From Steam.
The enemy
Sniper Elite. No, I'm right.
chats and other
I don't hear any
popular
music.
apps where
Right, I've got it
things
fairly
can
low.
and often do occur.
I can hear it, but
In this
hopefully
footage
I don't
posted
get
to the
copyrighted.
YouTube channel Cater's Clips, a young girl seems oddly unfazed when a disembodied voice can be heard as she records a fun video. In the footage, 3-year-old Madeline Jones is having fun with a Harlequin filter while playing with
Christina, thank you. I appreciate it. And welcome, by the way. And I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know where SCK is, but I appreciate it.
on his phone. Take a look at what happens. Madeline says the words cheeky little, then appears to take a moment to ponder what comes next.
Did you hear that then?
A deep voice says monkey.
I don't know. Could it be her father? Shocking. I know. Shocking that her father might be there. Shocking. But no, it must be a disembodied voice from the ether.
Hear it as she immediately repeats the word herself.
Swedish Corona. Phil F.
There were no
Welcome.
men present in the house when this video was recorded. She believes that the voice could have been that of the young girl's deceased grandfather. Take
The
another
girl is
listen
scared
to
of the
clip and
ghost.
See what you think. Could this
why
video
can't it-
really have captured the eerie, disembodied voice of Madeline's grandfather's spirit? Her family certainly believes this to be the case.
Cheeky little. Yeah, it couldn't be the father. Why would it be the father?
Video clips often capture ghostly-looking figures watching others from a distance. Whether or not these figures are real spirits or just ordinary people caught by the camera in unflattering light is always open for debate. In this footage uploaded to TikTok by Doc Top's
Whacking the shit out of that, what is it? Oh yeah, this is so much. It's so stupid. I've seen this clip, by the way.
On a street attempting to break open a piñata. All seems normal for a while until you glance towards the upper right of
Eerie, I know. He overuses. Now, right, couple of things. Could just be a little girl watching the fun festivities down on the road, and then some bloody toffee channel is like, creepy girl. You know, poor kid. That poor kid is just watching some fun, and gets made out to be a creepy girl.
As you can see, there appears to be a mysterious ghostly figure watching the party from the upper floor of a nearby building. The TikToker who posted the video claims it to be the spirit of a young girl.
Of course they did.
Close-up reveals that she has a shockingly pale face framed by long dark hair. She also appears to be wearing a white dress.
It has to be a ghost. There's no other reason for it. It has to be 100%
known as the White Lady.
a ghost.
Also, too, La Llorona, a ghost.
Looks faces like a leather game.
As both of these
I have a pale face as well, trust me.
In nature, it's no surprise that the figure seen in this clip stands alone in the darkness, wistfully watching.
Why can't he just be a kid? Exactly.
On the street.
It's a wig stand. Do you know what? Is it moving? Do you know what, Pixels? You actually make a good point. I think I saw that move one bit. It could be a bloody clothes stand. It could be something with like a jacket draped over it or a cloth draped over it or something. 100% could absolutely be that. Looks like a mannequin's head. Yeah. It could only be a Japanese ghost. Yeah, exactly. It has to be a wig stand. It probably is. I'm not picking my nose, I'm just scratching my nose, by the way. I'm so pale, I cut my hair short. Cut my hair short once, people called me Sudoku from the ring. Oh, God. Zooming in means nothing in particular. Yeah, exactly.
Big Dill is no stranger to
Big Dill?
videos. This paranormal aficionado regularly shares clips.
Right, he's got maps of cryptids for a start, so that's, you know, I should say stuff. Is that the Mothman? Is that the Mothman? What's that? I want to know where all these are, actually. Is that the Skinwalker? No, what do they call it? What do they call it? The Rake? Is that the Rake? That's just an eagle. I don't know what that's doing there. But what's that? That's Bigfoot, obviously. I don't know.
Focusing on cryptids that many believe to exist on Earth. It seems, however, this particular experience
OBS is the best capture. Trust me. Don't use anything else other than OBS. It is the best. And it's very easy once you know what you're doing.
Heard a strange scream coming from the nearby woods.
So we just heard a scream a little bit ago. I don't know if I can.
From what seems to be a
I didn't
safe
hear it.
spot
I
on
didn't
the
hear
other
nothing.
side of a rickety fence, he pans the camera around the area to show where the sounds
The
came from.
Mothman.
We're back here, and there's this fence right here that protects my friend's yard, where we're at now. And from that, I don't know what you'd call this, but there's a pasture right here with a bunch of trees. You can't really see them. I don't know if you can see that tree or not.
Skull
Sure enough,
walkers.
it isn't long before the
King Kong and
eerie
Handle
noises fill the air once again.
And
Okay, that is a coyote. I'm not from this. I'm not from America. I don't think we have coyote. No, we don't. But that to me sounds like either a coyote or a fox. See if we can listen again. I'm no expert on coyotes, by the way, but I have heard like I do watch nature programs, and I've heard animals in America, some sort of like dog style animal, make that exact sound. Ready? Oh, I've skipped it. Hang on. Let's go back.
Fill the air once again.
And did you fucking hear that? That was fucking it.
A randy coyote. Yeah, exactly. Pixels. But no, it has to be a cryptid though. It has to be.
The sounds are both shrill and guttural. They continue for several seconds before the YouTube...
Do a little, you're an expert, you can't hear it. Right, let me turn this up a bit more. I don't want to get copyrighted by the drone he has in this video, see? I'll go back. And you tell me what you think it is.
Came from.
But we're back here, and there's this fence right here that protects my friend's yard, where we're at now. And from that, I don't know what you'd call this, but there's a pasture right here with a bunch of trees.
Have I skipped it?
I don't know if you can see that tree or not.
Sure enough, it isn't long before the eerie noises
Hold
fill
on.
the air
Ready?
once again.
And did you fucking hear that? That was fucking it.
Hopefully you hear that. Oh, don't get me wrong. If I was walking through the forest at night, which I used to do, not anything untoward, I just liked going for walks. But you know, camping, whatever. And I heard that, and I didn't know where it was. I would shit myself. Poop would come out of me whilst I am pelting it towards the nearest police station. If I heard that at night when I was a kid, don't get me wrong, right? Cougars make that sound, right? There you go. Oh, Doolittle, Bobcat. There you go. And Miss Doolittle, I do believe I have seen is an expert in this kind of thing. So yes, there you go, a bobcat. Forest of places I never want to go to. Always a freak me out. I love a good forest walk. You can't beat it.
Before the YouTuber wisely decides to leave the area.
And
I've turned it down a bit now, so you might not be able to hear that. It's quite low. Wait, what's that noise then? What's that? There, I'm still convinced it's the animal. What's that noise? If you can hear that, it's almost like a grunting noise. Oh shit! I'm turning up the wrong bloody thing. No, mate. No, there you go. Hang on. What's this? What's this noise?
you fucking hear that?
After the scream.
That was fucking it.
What's that?
Oh.
What was that?
Guess I'm out.
Was that the bobcat finishing?
Both the uploader as well as several members of their audience believe that the screams heard in the video were those of a skinwalker,
A goat? A sheep?
type of
Mahoney,
cryptid
welcome by the way.
frequently referenced in Navajo mythology.
That sounds like a wild pig.
These creatures are believed to be a type of malevolent witch that can possess other creatures, typically ones that
Also a
are
bobcat. Oh, there you go.
in Navajo
There you go. It's a
beliefs.
bobcat.
Skinwalkers are even said to be able
But no, apparently it's a skinwalker.
taking control of their bodies and forcing them to carry out their evil deeds.
Slowed down
In
growling.
stories, an encounter with a skinwalker is often deadly. Skinwalkers are well known for their terrifying screams.
It's a
so
whoopee
it's little
cushion.
wonder that many think the chilling noises heard in this video
There you go. It's a skinwalker. 100% confirmed.
did.
Mr. T,
Another
welcome.
that's also been suggested is a banshee, a creature whose screams are said to be omens of tragedies.
Is it a bit cold for this banshee, by the way?
So what do you think's making these terrible noises? Are there animals that can make such fearsome sounds? Or is
Bobcat
it likely to be
Goldthwait.
coming from
What's he
something
doing these days? I haven't seen him for years. I haven't seen him since Scrooged. Love that film, by the way.
Hear that? That was fucking it.
It's like the grunting after, so that's a bobcat then. I have to look at what are they doing? Another bloody ad. Where we going? Where we going? Nowhere. Okay. What? I feel this advert is attacking me somehow. I am offended by this advert. Skip that one. Mrs. Dr. Spencer, welcome. You were just coming to the end, by the way. Sorry, right, I need to rewind because I wasn't paying attention. Figure in the darkness. Miss Kirsty, welcome.
This next video from TikToker
Can you see that?
TV proves that you never know what's hiding in the shadows. In the footage, we see a hallway.
I've seen this one.
Which is an open door leading to another room. There doesn't appear to be anyone else in the house.
He switches the light off and then there's a shadow there. I think it's this one.
Chilling happens. Watch.
Yeah, it is this one. It's a cool video, don't get me wrong, this is a cool video, but he's literally just copying off a short film, which was made for that, before that other movie was made into a full movie. And it was called Lights Out, I think it was. Cool horror movie, by the way, cool concept, but that's all he's doing is copying off that.
Suddenly appears in the doorway.
Sam Perez, welcome.
And on several times to show that there's no objects in the room that
Lights Out, yeah, good film. And basically, do you know what? After this, I'm actually going to show the short film which inspired Lights Out because it is creepy and it's very good, and it does make me jump. So that'll be the last video after this.
Between light and dark
Comment was called.
For an accomplice to duck in and out of frame. After the TikToker realizes that
short creeped me out when I fit. Yeah, I know. Same. Welcome, Steffi, by the way. Is he using cuts? Yes. Basically, I was going to do like a simple video of this for a laugh ages ago. Basically, I'm going to give it a slight explanation. He's having someone stand in the bedroom. And obviously, when the light is on, you'll have the footage of them, no one there. But when he switches the lights off, it'll cut to the night, the video he's already shot with the night and there's someone there. It's simple cuts. It's one of the most simplest things you could ever do, actually, that. It's very simple to do. Simple editing. What's the next game I'm playing? I got a few I got an idea for. I do actually really want to get to them. The short did win awards, yes. We'll watch it after this, I think it's only like 2 minutes long and it still creeps me out. Mimi, welcome. How's it going?
Often, witnesses think their eyes are simply playing tricks on them. Yet, there are countless stories of
bloody bollocks.
Sometimes as bad omens for the future. Hopefully, if this entity is indeed...
Slaptown's getting worse. I'm in the camp that Slaptown doesn't believe a single thing he puts up on these videos. He knows what he's doing.
It's not planning on harming anyone who lives in the house.
Amelia A, welcome. I mean, it is a good video, but he is literally copying the short and the movie which came out before this. That's all he's doing. I sent you a video a while ago. Oh, I will check it. I do sometimes forget about my email, but I will check them. Security camera. Again, I've seen 1,000 of these. Oh, look. Oh, look, it's a person walking in the background. But no, it must be a ghost, actually. Because it disappears.
Camera footage re-recorded onto a cell phone. Often, security cameras...
Good day, Adam!
sense motion, which could be the case here, as we can
what happened to your moving house? It's still... I don't know, yeah. I'm currently buying a new house. It's still... Don't know yet. See what happens. Playmaker, welcome. Oh, ex-Batman. Did I always say hello to you? I can't remember, sorry.
Eventually vanishing from sight altogether.
Right, I've explained this about 1,000 times in videos, but what do you think is happening in this CCTV video, by the way? Night Division video, by the way. Well, I have gone through these numerous times. My ringtone cam sometimes does this. It's nothing paranormal. Exactly, Phil. Exactly, Phil. Sorry, Emil. What did I say? Emilia Ray. Oh, yeah, sorry. Emily, sorry. Carly looks like a screen in their hands. Ghosts have iPhones now. That is true. Yeah, true. Overlapping videos. It's almost like people don't understand how cameras work. Exactly. Major Dobby's Cats, welcome. How's it going? That's 96 minutes of dance and I won't get back. How are you? No, I know. I am ending soon, but we are going to watch a cool short video. Most of you probably have seen, but it's a really cool short after this video. It's disappointing how little people seem to understand how IR night vision works. Exactly. Look, you can see him walking. And obviously he disappears because he's out of the IR range.
Strangely, these types of security camera videos are not uncommon.
Person walking, nothing paranormal. People really don't understand how cameras work.
Be seen simply
Neil Saxon, my son watched Slaptown once and he's 9 years old. Even he said there's a load of rubbish. Well done. Good day, Carrie Aroto.
Two or more paranormal entities being recorded. What do you think's responsible for causing this bizarre footage?
What do you think?
Is the camera really experiencing some sort of strange technical fault? Or could we actually be looking at evidence of a ghost? Let me know your thoughts down below.
Down below. Yeah, you can still see him walking. Another ad. Let's see what the ad is this time. I'm probably getting copyright for all these ads. Greece. So I haven't been abroad for years. I need to go. Oh my god, another one.
Always have 100 degrees boiling, filtered, chilled and sparkling water.
100 degrees boiling. Bloody hell. Forget about that when you're pissed.
In this next
drunk,
video,
I mean.
See a girl talking about video games on camera. Something very creepy happens behind her.
What, you mean the space which is in the focal point and she's off the camera? That video, you mean?
If you watch the door behind her closely, you'll notice a ghostly looking face slowly pop into view.
This looks like an old video. This was what people used to do before TikTok videos. Yeah, where's she bouncing up and down on?
Suddenly slams, immediately capturing the attention of the girl, who turns around.
Hello, Zane. Welcome. Yeah, this is what people used to make before TikTok existed, and then they transitioned to TikTok, where they're like, "Look at me dancing. Look at me dancing. Don't look at the back there, but look at me dancing."
Eventually, the girl turns to the camera with a perplexed expression on her face, still apparently confused by what just happened. If you zoom in on the ghostly figure's face, you can see
an exercise ball. Yes. What was those things you could bounce on? What were they called? Space hoppers.
Judging by where the face appears, the figure would have had to have been very tall. Thin, too, if it was able to stand behind the partially...
No worries, Neil. Thanks for popping by. Have a good day.
As with all footage of this nature, there's no way to know for sure that what we're witnessing is indeed genuine.
He does go over these clips quite a lot, and even there's like a 10-second clip.
Show something paranormal. If the latter is true, then it's probably wise to check behind your door before you go to bed tonight, just in case.
So what do you think is going on? Oh, we're on to the #1 video now. The #1 video of Slapham's scary videos you remember in bed tonight.
Bell icon there, and turn on all
Oh,
channel
God.
notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, a completely free way to support our channel is to pulverize that thumbs up button there.
Pulverize. Matthew, welcome. We're almost ended.
Always have to show the supernatural to be scary. Many natural phenomena can be
Eerie sight over Japan.
especially if
I'd
they're
love to go to
intense,
Japan,
they
by the way.
could cause widespread damage. A perfect example are meteors. These speeding pieces of space debris are often caught on camera hurtling.
I know that's not real, but that looks
It can be
awesome.
a very frightening sight indeed.
That's not
In
the
this
clip,
video,
I think.
we see a meteor streaking through the night sky over Japan.
Right.
Heading for Earth in a display of bright yellow light, many people managed to grab their cameras to record this remarkable event. The various clips show a large ball of light rocketing through the air.
I know we're going to see something in the flash of the meteor. I guarantee it's going to be something like that.
At one point, not far from the horizon, it seems to burst, lighting
Yeah.
up a huge section.
I think I just saw it.
According to official sources, the meteor didn't cause any damage, but it certainly put on quite a show for those lucky enough to see it. Some
I have done a
witnesses
UFO
watched the
video in the
object
past.
were unconvinced that what they saw was an ordinary space rock falling from the sky. Its strange behavior
So I don't get it. We watched
has led some to believe that what they saw was actually an alien space.
Kevin McKean. Thank you, by the way. I very much appreciate it. Go around till next time. No, Kevin, thank you for popping by and thank you for the donation. I very much appreciate it. So what are we watching? Are we just watching the meteor land?
Way to see anything other than a large ball of light.
I don't get it.
It's difficult to discount this possibility entirely. Take another look and see what you think.
What are we looking at?
While what we're witnessing is most likely a meteor breaking up in the Earth's atmosphere, these gigantic space rocks do have the potential to cause widespread devastation.
He literally said it's a meteor in the beginning.
Prefer to see hurtling through the sky.
And I thought he was going to say, check out this UFO flying next to the meteor. But he's just showing the meteor. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? It's just a meteor. Come on, Callan. Damn it. I'm going to get copyrighted. So was that so scary that you remember them in bed tonight? It was just, I don't get what that last clip was, by the way. What he said, this is a meteor falling right at the beginning of the clip, and I was expecting him to say, but look at this UFO close to this. Sorry, terrible or Australian accent. I do apologize. He's like, look at this UFO close to this meteor falling, but I didn't see nothing. Paul Eldridge, thank you for being the voice of reason in the crazy world. Stand off the grey. Awesome emoji, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it, Paul. Yeah, it's just a meteor. I was expecting to see something like fly through the meteor, fly past the meteor. That's what I thought he was going to point out, but he didn't. I'm terrified. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Yeah, exactly. I thought he was going to show something other than the meteor, but he didn't. He was literally talking about the meteor. Weird. It's weird. Sean, thanks for the last. Accordingly, my dog's just pissed. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sean. But do say hello to your dog for me. Oh my god. And thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Right, last video now. It's just going to be that lights out short. It's only like a couple of minutes long. I thought it was pretty cool to end on. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted on that bloody thing. There you go. It's 2.5 minutes long. Have you seen Bill Knows? I don't know what that is. The chances of anything coming from Mars is 1,000,000 to 1, he says. Right. Lights Out. Who's There? Film Challenge. Yeah, this is the 2013, I should say. Winner of awards, all sorts of awards. I hope I won't get copyrighted for this, but this is very cool and it's still quite scary. Sonia, welcome. You've just come in at the end. We're going to watch this and then that's it. I'm going to be quiet, right? Because it's bloody creepy. She was in the film, by the way. It starts off quite comedy-ish. Look at that. That's bloody creepy. Fucking hell, I actually jumped. Fucking hell. Pardon my language. Shit. I forgot about that. Bloody hell, man. I'm actually getting creeped out now watching it. I'm not hiding, I swear. I'm not. it's coming. I know it's coming. Oh, fucking hell. Every bloody time! Look at that! Every time! That's so good. That's so bloody good. That's scarier than any video you'll ever see on the Top 5 channel, I guarantee you. It's so good. Yeah, and that's, like I said, that TikTok video so was just a carbon copy and not as good of that short film. That's how good that is. And after they won awards on this short film, they turned it into the movie Lights Out, which you should go watch. It still creeps me out. I've seen it so many times, it still creeps me out. And I forgot about the bloody mid-jump scare in the middle of the bloody film. Oh, Christ. Yeah, it's so good. I'm jumping out the window and take my chances. You quit. I ain't gonna save you, girl. But anyway, how long have I been going? I don't even know how long I've been going. Almost 2 hours. Bloody hell. I've really enjoyed. You should go watch it, Sam. It's really good. It's really good. Be prepared, though. Be prepared. But yes, I hope I weren't playing music when I was watching that, by the way. Oh, no, sorry. I'm there. I thought... Right, that's it. Thank you to all the donations. Unfortunately, I can't remember everyone who did it, but I do appreciate it. Well, look, you can see me over there. I didn't realise. Oh, no, you can't. What's going on? I've quit. Sorry. I'm pushing windows. Go check out Lights Out. It's really bloody good. The best stream so far. Well, thank you, Lucille. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mrs. Spencer. And thank you all to popped along. Whenever I do these short streams where I don't announce anything, I always wonder, is anyone going to pop along? And I appreciate when you do. Christina, thank you for popping by. Mr. T, Valkyrie, Julia. Oh, yes, Julia. Sorry. You just came along as I was about to end. I do apologize. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Bushin. Enjoy your weekends. Yes, I'm working tomorrow, unfortunately, but I do plan on having a video out this weekend. I got a couple of things I want to talk about, and I think they're quite funny. Right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not going to say leave a like and all that, and sub. You're already here, so yeah. Goodbye, and I'll be back again probably tomorrow. Although there is a rugby game on tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll try. If not, Sunday. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.